Hey, before we get this video started, just want to say a big thank you to everyone who came to the sale. If you missed it, check it out. I'll link it here. We had a great time. I will see you on the next one. Thanks! Hey everyone, it's Amy, owner and curator of YosoBoho. Welcome to my channel if you are new here. If you are coming back, hello. Thanks for coming back and hanging out. We are going to do some thrifting tonight. I work twice a month. Well, every other month, I work twice. My aunt and I have two booths at the Shops by the Lake, which is in Painesville, Ohio. It's at 1871 Northridge Road. If you're in the area, great place to go shop, hang out for a few hours. There are 150 booths, so lots and lots of vendors, lots of different things. When I am there having to work, which is a responsibility that you have when you rent a booth, I shop. And on this day, it was a Thursday, there was a booth owner replenishing her booth, and I was able to jump in and get a couple of things for an amazing deal. So I'm going to share those with you first. And then after I left work, on my way home, I stopped at the Mayfield Heights Goodwill, which is right along my route. I've been stopping there for at least a year since we've been working there, if not longer, because it's always been a good place to shop. I was very excited because in the past several months, the shelves have been empty. I don't know if it was lack of resource, if it was things being funneled over to their online sales, or a combination of both, but it was slim pickings there for quite a while. And on this day after work, I wish I had a little bit more time because the shelves were packed and there was lots of stuff. And I was able to find a few things in my hour and a half that I spent there, and that's a good thing. Let's get to the couple of things that I bought over at the shops on that Thursday. One of them you can see peeking through over here. Oh my gosh. If you've been around the channel for a while, I found one of these at a Goodwill. I paid $10. I paid slightly more from this booth owner, but I still got a great deal because I was right there when they were unpacking it. It is a stained glass hotel lamp. You can tell that they're hotel lamps because they have these plugs and a place for the phone. And watch this. It lights up either side or both. Look at the colors on this. So the other one was gorgeous too. The slag glass in it was just beautiful. This one has my orange and green. So I have no idea where this is going. It's not old, but it's vintage. You can tell by the way that the plugs and everything are. It has a little bit of age, but it has that Art Deco revival kind of look. So I'm guessing it's more of an 80s, maybe even 90s piece, but oh, look at the green and the orange. Yeah, I think it has to live here, don't you? That's kind of my color vibe going on there. So I'm going to try and find a place for it. It might have to replace a lamp in the living room, and we'll see. But I was thrilled to get it. Is it okay right there? I think we might just bask in the glow of it for this video because it just looks so pretty right there. The other thing that I grabbed from that same booth was this beautiful little rug. We needed a rug in our other booth. We sold one already, and this one is about the same size. It's just like a nice little welcome mat or a rug that would be perfect for like by the sink. And it's in really good condition. I love the colors on it. And it's just the way it's built and everything. It's a nice quality piece. Yeah, and I think I spent $4 on it, which is awesome for this quality of a rug. And that was it. Just those two things at the Shops by the Lake. Really good finds while I was working that day, and I was happy to grab them. But on my way home, I was happy to grab a few more things at this Mayfield Heights Goodwill. So let's go shopping. The Mayfield Heights Goodwill is at 6605 Mayfield Road. I like to start in the art in this store, go straight back on the back wall, and I saw this from a distance. I thought it was very cool looking, very mid-century modern, but up close you can see it's pretty damaged, so I passed. And this piece too, beautifully done, but I didn't like the families forever. I figured it should have a families are forever or families apostrophe s, like family is forever. The frame was very nice. It looked, those details looked old, but it was not old. It was probably maybe from the 90s. So I passed. So I'm looking here in all the art for originals, maybe older prints. I'm looking at the frames. I'm just trying to see if there's some aged, some older frames. Maps, I just picked up something that looked like a map. That was kind of a cool map, but nothing here today. Down the back aisle, right near the art, I found this guy. Love this color. I have one of these. I've thrifted one before, and that was a great price. I got a poof. This is the second one that I picked up. I actually have a blue one in my living room that I bought probably 3 years ago. It makes an awesome footrest for a chair, and I have been looking for something for the camper. It's nice when you're sitting in the chairs to have the footrest, but when you're on the couch, this will come in handy, and it'll be super easy to just pick up off the floor and put on the couch when we close up the camper, to drive it home. So, and it also goes with some of the colors that I have going on over there. These are kind of expensive if you buy them new, and this one looks to be in wonderful condition. I'm really happy about it, and we're about to open up the camper. I'm gonna apologize for the camera angle here. I don't know what I was doing. I was checking out these ceramic Three Wise Men, but you can see that they were made in China. They weren't great quality. And then I spotted these, and these are amazing. They're nice, heavy quality metal, and I got them. I think I need some cat eye glasses. They have a very cool look to them. I've seen some other ones called hammered aluminum. I think they're just some sort of cast metal. They're just a cool decor item, and I know that somebody's gonna grab these, whether I sell them on eBay or over at the shop. They're just awesome. I found these. They were actually sold by Horchow and for $100, but on back order since apparently you can't get them till October 17th. Like I said, these shelves were so nice and packed. This little box had cats on it, and I loved it, but it was not in the greatest condition. And then I saw these marble bookends, and they were pretty cool, but you can see some chips and some glue. Speaking of glue, this piece was all glued together with shells and starfish, and I'm not a fan of that kind of stuff. And then I found these, and these were kind of neat. They are magnets that make up a calendar. So you can use them on any magnetic surface, your refrigerator or wherever. They're made by Lone Elm Studios, and it looks like designed by Laura Fair. Now, I've mentioned this in the past, but we have a discount store in our area called Mark's, and Mark's gets a bunch of overstock things that they sell very cheaply. So this was sold at Mark's for $1.99, which inspired Goodwill to price them for $1.11. Good deal, because even though these show up at Mark's as overstock, some of them can be valuable things. I have found other things marked Mark's at really low prices in Goodwill, because a lot of them will use these price stickers. By the way, if you donate things that are brand new that have original price stickers on them that are more expensive, remove them. Because if you donate something that had a $30 price sticker on it, Goodwill is likely going to price it for about half of that. So somebody at Goodwill is going to find it, and it's going to be $15, and you're probably not intending it to be that much, but they go by those price tags. So this is great. This worked in my favor. But if you do donate something that's still brand new, do those shoppers a favor, and us resellers a favor. It's still going to count the same for you when you report on your taxes, but take that price sticker off. This is a cool little find. I did look it up on eBay and found it. Not a big valuable find, but for $1, what the heck, I'm going to pick it up, and I will either determine whether it's going to eBay based on the pricing or over to the shop. Here's another little glass and brass box. I like the look of some of these, but I saw back here this blue and cream color jar. It's a little biscuit jar for little dogs. And that Ellen DeGeneres label was one that I figured I should look up, and I'm glad that I did. Ellen DeGeneres stuff that is no longer being made apparently can have some value. When I looked up this piece, I did not find this one as far as a sales comp. I found a larger one that sold very well. This one was $3.33, which I thought was a good deal. It has a great seal on it, And although it has some doggy treat dust in there that I still need to clean out, it's in wonderful shape. So I will probably list this on eBay. This blue and tan or white stripe seems to be something that will sell over there. Of course, I will share information here on that, but it's a nice looking piece. When I placed that jar up on this shelf to check it out, I noticed back here something hiding, and I was surprised because it looked the same size and the same shape as another wall pocket I just found, and it had the same artist's name. So you know I grabbed it. I just found one of these like 2 weeks ago. Just found another one with the butterfly on the front. I will share a picture of it here. Same artist. It's this parsley. I don't know if you'll be able to see it here, but it's right here. How strange is that? That I ran into two. I could see by the size and the shape of it that it might be the same artist, and sure enough it is. I think I might put both of these wall pockets on the sale coming up. So if you're at the sale on Tuesday, and this is weird because I'm actually doing this a week early, recording this video, but this is gonna go over to the sale that I planned for Tuesday with the butterfly. So if you were there, then you saw them and maybe it sold. But it's a great pottery piece. Look at the glaze on the inside. It's fantastic. Looks like we're over in the wood section now. Funny little wreath there. Checking up top. Looked like this was maybe a new knife block, but no knives. And a recipe box. And a tea box. Yep, Bentley's tea box. That was in nice shape. But I passed on that one. And then I saw this, and this is everything. This ticks all my boxes. Has cool kind of hammered metal fronts, has 4 drawers, has a rustic look. I picked this up and it's actually already sold over at the shop. Went quick. I don't think this is an old piece, but doesn't it have a really cool primitive look? I love the little hammered pattern metal on here. It looks great. Those colors look great. And everybody right now loves the multiple drawers. And this is just a nice little piece. It could sit in a kitchen and could hold spices or things. It could sit on a bedroom dresser and hold some jewelry or makeup or whatever you want it to hold. But it's a nice little piece. It is quality. It has a nice weight to it. And the drawers are built very nicely. So I had to pick it up. It was only $4.66. And I think this will be a quick sale, whether I put it over on eBay or I take it to the shop. Let's see what else is over here. Spotted this cutting board. I love me some cutting boards, but that one was in rough shape. And then I'm moving this to check out this pretty kind of light teal shelf. I liked it. It had like a peacock look. It was wicker. But I passed on it. I'm not sure why. I guess I didn't like it that much. And then speaking of that color, this was beautiful, but they wanted almost $9 for it, and it was like modern Hobby Lobby piece, you know, like, nah. Love that color though. On the other side, I looked up here and I saw this beautiful pot. They're asking over 20 bucks for it. But that would look great with some succulents in it. And then this looked amazing. This is actually a Mancioli Italian pottery. Big chunk off the bottom there, little chip on the side, but wow, look at the painting on this. Isn't that gorgeous? It's like a big stein. It's awesome. Little fake succulent. And then I'm checking these out. Sometimes some of these figurines, they can be older, they can be valuable. Most times they're not. So I'm always curious to see what they're pricing them because they usually don't get it right. Yeah. $3.33, just not worth the pickup. But those were all made by the same maker. This little guy, he is missing an arm. Poor guy. We have a hobbyist egg. We have a Bon Appetit. Some dolphins that I thought were metal, but they were plastic. Oh, what are those down there? I know I get down there. Oh, look at this girl. She is, I'm calling her Busty McClucker. I guess she wouldn't cluck. That's a chicken, right? Busty McQuacker. I spotted these down here and I thought these were beautiful. I'm not sure if there was damage going on inside of them, but there was like a silver overlay and then almost like a mercury glass type of thing happening. Not sure, but they were pretty. Back up top, again, this is pretty. Love the look of this, but it is modern. Probably another Hobby Lobby piece. You can see they're made in China. Oh, Home Goods, sorry. Home Goods piece. Did have a cool look to it, but I passed. And then I saw this cool asparagus back here. Now I'm not liking the price because I can see it says $11. And I believe it's made by Gibson. I'll share here what it's worth. It's just a cool looking piece. I love asparagus. It's kind of weird though to have an asparagus cookie jar, right? That was kind of cool, little stone egg. But we were just after Easter at this point, so I probably decided it was a little too late. Cute little glass jar. Cute little wall pocket. This was made by Hallmark. No price sticker, so. Our Goodwills around here usually do not price stuff. They take it in the back and you have to come the next day. Had to marry up those little owls because they obviously were cousins. Still cracking up about that duck with the chest. Over in the mugs. This is where my Aunt Beth found the Ray Dunn mug that she sold for over $400. I'll attach the video here if you want to check that out. I saw these up here and I thought these were pretty cool. They had a really cool look. A little bit of damage there. You can see I'm looking through it because I can kind of see some light. So it's a painted on surface, but the graphics are still really sharp and they didn't have enough damage to drive me away. So I grabbed them. They have a really great look and I thought immediately they might be Ed Hardy because they definitely have that Ed Hardy feeling, that Ed Hardy vibe. But then I saw Culver on them. Culver has been making glass things for a very long time. And if you find a vintage Culver piece, that's a good find. These do not look to be vintage. They do have some scratches and whatnot on the bottom, and they were originally sold at Marshall's. Marshall's had them for $3.99 a piece. And that meant that Goodwill priced them for $1.33 a piece. So for $1.33 each, $2.60, $2.66, I picked them up. They will go into inventory and be available for Halloween at the shop or eBay, depending on how many are listed there and if they will sell there better. But I definitely grabbed them for that price. Back in the mugs, I see this poor Cupid lost its head. And then down in here, this mug definitely resonated with me. I think it resonates with a lot of people, right? It's not that I don't like people. I just, you know, prefer my dog to most people. And this jumped right off the shelf. Look at that color, that pink and, like Tiger would say, purple. Pink and purple. And it's a mermaid tail. So of course, I'm gonna grab it. This mug was originally sold at Walgreens. I'm not sure when, but it is a very cool mermaid tail and it's gonna go right over to the shop in our mug collection. And I'll probably put $5 or $6 on it, maybe a little bit more. It's a great color. It's a great topic. Mermaid stuff sells really good. So that's where that's gonna go. Here on this end cap, I spotted what looked like enamelware, kind of an older colander. It's not that old. It's Polydine. So I put that back. Love the pattern of this little plate. It's like it's English. Not a lot of value there. Also love this bowl here with these pretty roses. This one said Crescent China. Again, not great value. Looked like there was some wear and some damage in the bottom too, so left that there. Spotted this up here and immediately knew that this was Dansk. I could see the pattern around the top, and fortunately it had some flea bites. You can see one right there, and they wanted $3 for it, so I had to pass on that too. And then over here in the metals, I wanted to show you I found this 3-tier hanging basket system. These are vintage, most of them, and they're so cool and very sellable. So I grabbed this. This is kind of similar to the baskets that I pick up that can be used for eggs and for steaming and boiling things. But this one is a multi-tiered one that you can put fruit or whatever you'd like to store in it in your kitchen. You can hang it. And these, keep your eye out for them. They do really well. They sell pretty quickly. People are looking for them, especially if they have some age to them. This one is vintage. And I love it. I think if I had the space for it, I might hang it because it does have a very cool look to it. This only cost me $3.11. Of course, I'm gonna share here what I can get for it over on eBay. And yeah, I'll probably let this one go. Although this is the only one I've ever run into out in the wild. So it's tempting to keep, but I can't keep everything. But this is something that will organize things. So maybe I could keep it. No, I'll sell it. Maybe. It's hard when you run into good quality vintage things. It's hard to give them up sometimes. But yeah, I'll sell it. Maybe. And that, my friends, was the end of our trip to the Goodwill. It was a really good day. I had a good day at work. It was a fun day. The people there were fun. I actually met another YouTuber. Her name is Jen. Her channel is the Pudgy Picker. She's awesome. I've been watching her for a while. So she's kind of local to where I am up there in the Painesville area. And she stopped in to do a little shopping and attend the auction. So hi, Jen, if you watch. It was fantastic to meet you finally. And hopefully I will see you again. But yeah, and then to go shopping and find some things at that Goodwill for the first time in a while, that was a pleasant surprise. All right, everybody, if you're still here at this point with me, I love you. Thanks for hanging out. If you're here and you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please consider doing that. Just hit the subscribe and then set the little alarm to all. That way you'll know when I put up a new video, which happens a couple of times a week. And then while you're clicking around down there, do me a favor, click a like or a dislike. I don't really care. And then leave me a comment down below. Tell me what I found that you liked or something that I missed, or just say hello. And the best thing that you can do for the channel to help it grow is to share me out with a friend who likes to do what we do, thrift shopping and finding treasures, and tell them to come on over and subscribe to our growing YosoBoho tribe. All right, everybody, I will see you next week on Tuesday. Until then, please take care of yourselves and have a wonderful weekend. Do something fun. I'll see you on Tuesday.